Tekken, one of the big three fighting game franchises, a beloved franchise by millions of people at that, and the last of the big three fighting games mentioned to go through an evolution of its fanbase. Dead or Alive, please be next. Lily recently got revealed for the upcoming fighter, and has been a much anticipated character for a great deal of the Tekken fanbase since the announcement of Tekken 8 happened. Lily has been anticipated to be in the game, and the hype built greatly when Asuka, who has a strong connection to Lily, was announced just before her. Now that she's dropped, there's a lot of people that are quite happy about her inclusion in the game. I'll save my opinions for a few minutes from now. However, in the underbelly of the Tekken community and fighting game community at large, people are kind of irritated at a character who previously has been a character loved for her fan service, and the reason is because she is wearing shorts? Like, these are actual debates happening right now. I want to use the mild discourse around Lily to talk about a larger shift in the FGC at large, where a change has happened in character design as a way to help accommodate a new standard for attire and diversity in character rosters. Lily having shorts, characters like Jade, Cammy, Zangief, and Katana having shifts in their appeal, more diversity in character rosters, and more becoming more of a norm in the FGC, which is a net positive. We're seeing amazing representation in the world of fighting games, and that's amazing, but not everyone thinks so. Mainly so that they can simp for a teenager. We're coming back to that one, don't worry. So we're gonna dive into all of that mess. Before we start, hi, I'm Zak Not Kyle, or Zak for short, and I talk about video games as they pertain to creative writing and popular culture. I'm currently studying for my BFA in creative writing, and I'd love if you stuck around for some funny, goofy content. Yes, I do read some of my essays on this channel, and I will be doing that in my next video. Subscribe with the silly red button, like this video, and comment your thoughts on the situation below, and without any further ado, let's get into this mess. So why is Lily's appearance in Tekken 8 causing such an issue with fans? Well, it's because of something that the other two fighting game franchises out of the big three have already gone through, being the progression in character designs to match something that would be more suitable to draw in audiences that expand outside of a standard cishet male audience. This includes adding more characters of color, LGBTQ representation, making women in these games have more suitable outfits, etc. The first of the big three to experience this change was Street Fighter when Street Fighter V happened. They didn't do it too drastically, but things like Jury and Poison being LGBTQ plus characters, and having broader sex appeal for all of their characters rather than just women, and the diverse body types of the roster helped to make a diverse and likable cast. Don't get me wrong though, Street Fighter VI is doing this the best by far though, especially in regards to characters like Zangief and Cammy having more suitable attire, newer characters like Kimberly adding diversity and likability to the cast, and the glow up of older favorites like Chun-Li and Ryu are very appreciated. Next was Mortal Kombat. I swear, if you binge-watch my content and then took a shot for every time I dunked on Mortal Kombat 11, you would be in the hospital. In Mortal Kombat 11, they kinda fucked it up, but let's explain ourselves here. Mortal Kombat 11 was adding a whole lot of clothing to its female characters. When I say whole lot, I mean they literally just didn't have bikinis. Like, Jade in Mortal Kombat 9 vs 11 is extremely funny to me. They both gaslight Geek Girl Boss, but one of them does it better. People were upset that the female characters of the roster were gaining lots of clothing and more fitting outfits for their characters, but weirdly enough, the male characters like Shao Kahn and Baraka were seemingly becoming more undressed. I talked about this in the first part of my Mortal Kombat 11 video, where I literally was screaming about Shao Kahn's outfit. This caused a lot of discourse among Mortal Kombat fans during the release of Mortal Kombat 11, but much of this discourse was rectified because of the skin functionality of the game. Mortal Kombat 12 will most likely, probably, hopefully, get it right this time around. Tekken is a little bit late to the party. Even in the late 2010s, we were still getting consistent fan service in Tekken 7, and the characters that would follow up in the later years of release would become more clothed and dressed to kill. This wasn't really seen as a bad thing because the characters I'm mentioning here, like Kunimitsu and Lydia, weren't really considered to be fan service type characters like Lucky Chloe, Josie, and Lily would be. This brings us to a week and a half ago. Lily is revealed, and I must say her outfit, personality, and especially her cat Salt are perfect. She's ready to throw down. Also, her trailer's timing was perfect since Asuka was revealed right before that, and oh man, Lily showing up as Asuka's metaphorical sleep paralysis demon is just so fitting. Unrelated note, but this suspicion that Asuka and Lily are gay for each other might hold weight, but I'm hesitant to headcanon it into my brain. However, it is welcome and I know a lot of Tekken fans ship it. Let's go. So why was this mildly controversial? Well, on Twitter, some people were upset that Bandai Namco would dare put shorts on Lily, which here's a couple things to bring up. Tekken as a franchise have absolutely had their fair share of fan service in its games over the years. That's not a secret. However, something being brought up by a very few people in the argument is that Lily is 17. For those of you who don't know, Japan's age of consent laws are a little messed up, and the age of consent over there is 13, which leads to a lot of not great art being made of a lot of Tekken's characters. Weebs around the world will sometimes try to use people's age being legal in Japan to justify justify simping over them. It should be noted in the US, which is one of Tekken's largest demographics, the age of consent is 18. And that is where I live, and that is the context I will discuss this in. I would like to know why these people, mostly men, think it's okay to simp for teenagers. I'm a year older than Lily, and I see how fucked up that is. How are some of you nearly double my age and not get it? So we can definitely expect a shift in Tekken's base designs for its character to lean into something fashionable, chic, and suitable for combat, similar to its predecessors. And that's exactly what Lily's costume is, and I love her for it. Other characters like Nina and Asuka have had incredible glow-ups to their character designs because of a lack of fan service in them. This isn't to say that we don't have it. I mean, Nina's chest window is very revered in the Tekken community, but dumb horny nonsense will be in Tekken, rest assured. That's okay, I'm down with dumb horny nonsense. However, having internet slap fights about safety shorts and breast sizes are just so unneeded. I think that Tekken will still incorporate its fan service and dumb horny nonsense into their designs because that is part of what Tekken is. And once again, that's not bad, it's just, it shouldn't be at the forefront of the game's main designs, especially with the turn that Tekken has taken. Tekken's characters probably had to be a little more advertiser friendly for this round, and I don't blame them for making those choices. For some reason, every single time we see this happen to a different game, the game's fan base will split a little bit, and those that don't agree with the fact that different types of people exist will end up just jumping ship to other games, which is kind of why Dead or Alive has become the fan base that it has. I might do a video on it. And now that Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat have gone through that evolution, Tekken 8 is next on the roster, and it's actually going better than the other ones went. I mean, Street Fighter went the best of the three, but it's definitely better than whatever the hell happened with MK11 in 2019. But with that, I'll leave this conversation here for now. Let me know in the comments if you're excited for Lily, Asuka, Nina, or any of the other new designs in Tekken 8. If not, let me know why, and we can have a lovely little conversation in the comments. But with that, I'll leave you guys with this. The evolution of fighting games and their respective IPs is a positive thing for a diverse player base looking to be invested in these games and their characters. When people push back on things like that and only view women as objects and LGBTQ people as the devil, this is how I feel.
Boy, do I feel like crap. Even though I look gorge, I do not feel good on the inside.